November 4th, 2024. All this footage is from trail cameras. There's two different ones. This one doesn't keep the real time anymore, but the other one does. So you'll see that when it comes up. There it is, November 4th. We already showed this in a previous video, but what we did this day, we took our tent down, we aerated, reseeded, and threw down mushroom manure and fertilizer, especially over the tent area and the dumping area and where the trench was dug. So that has already been documented in a previous video. So that was the 4th. Here we go through the 5th. Camera picks up a branch falling down. And now here we go with the 8th. Mr. Cooney shows up. This is 4 days after we had just cut our grass, blew the leaves off, and did everything I just said, through mushroom manure and seed and fertilizer. And you can see Mr. Cooney just doing laps around our property. During the deposition, he said he doesn't have a bag attachment on his riding mower or his push mower, but there it is. And of course, here's the mushroom manure stuck in the tread of his tires. I'll show it again right here. And this is from him. He didn't run over the center of where the main spot of where I planted grass seed, but as you can see there again, he did run through the mushroom manure where the tent was placed, the mushroom manure over by the no dumping sign, and of course he has that bag on, and what he's doing is he's bagging all the grass seed that I just put down. And you could see that grass seed, some of it was hydro seed and it was green. And here's the date and the time again, so that you know I'm not replaying any of these clips. This is how many times he runs over the property. We counted at least 10, maybe more than a dozen times. It's like Mario Kart watching this. And this goes on for about 25 minutes. And here it is from the other camera. And Mr. Cooney mentioned the deposition about depth of grass and how he knows if his grass or my grass has been cut. And you can see clearly, documented by me, Mr. Cooney hasn't cut his grass since the beginning of June. And here he is doing it now with no regard to what's going on in my property. And he could obviously see that grass seed because some of it was hydro seed and it's green. And here you can see again the mushroom manure on his tires from running through my area. And he finishes his grass here, I guess. And one more thing to note, there's a tree coming up. I've pointed out in other videos, a wild locust tree in Mr. Cooney's yard, and you'll see it right here. And it's a testament to how long it's been since Mr. Cooney has cut his grass. It's taller than his mower. That's how long it's been since he cut his grass last. Documented, by the way. So he gets off his mower, he trespasses a little bit more on foot, looks around my property, and here he's from the other angle. You can see what he was doing. He's taking photos of the area that he did not run over, and that's pretty much it. I'd point out the only thing that needed done on my property was that branch needed picked up, and all Mr. Cooney did was run over it several times.